Steve Urkel or Screech?
Are we talking about like just general best?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Screech.
Okay.
And here's my reasoning: because both are terrible, but Screech at least found a way to blend in to a larger group of friends that were pretty popular. So that has to say something about him.
Okay.
Urkel, I don't know if he could blend in with anybody.
Well, I'm going to have to count that as wrong because Carl Winslow alone makes that amazingly awesome. Okay, so here's another one.
No, I'm going to challenge that one. I'm going to go ahead and challenge that one.
Okay, go for
Because
it.
here's my reasoning. Carl, are we saying like Carl is an important person? Like he matters?
In TV history, Carl Winslow is an amazing father up there with like Cosby and Andy Griffith.
Absolutely. I think the fact that he hates Steve Urkel so much.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's really good.
That's a decent point, right?
That's really good. But here comes a sub-question.
Okay.
Steve Urkel or Stefan Urkel, his awesome alter ego?
You know, I think the easy answer is Stefan, but he was there so little, you kind of have to give it to Steve Urkel's body of work, you know?
Well, I'm going to give you right on both of those.
Okay. I appreciate it. Yeah. I think the challenge was worth using right then.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
I've got a tough one coming up. Okay, Mario Kart 64 or Double Dash for the GameCube?
See, I was never into Double Dash, so I'm going to have to go Mario Kart. Because I played that like every day from 3rd grade to 5th grade after school.
So wrong.
So, you know, I'll take it. It's my fault for not getting Dash.
All right, Stephen King or John Grisham?
Oh. Personally, I will say Stephen King because I read his book called On Writing, and I thought it was like just incredible.
That is exactly the right answer. Yes.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, I Kissed Dating Goodbye or The Notebook? That's awful.
That's a merciless question. You know, I'm going to choose The Notebook only because I Kissed Dating Goodbye caused so much strife in youth groups across America. I'm just going to go ahead and say The Notebook because at least Ryan Gosling was in it.
Okay. I'll count that one as correct. Okay, here's a really tough one. Dumbledore or Gandalf?
Oh, man. See, I feel like people feel strongly either way.
Oh, absolutely.
And I am going to have to say Dumbledore, and I feel real strongly about that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say it's wrong.
Okay. Like, I'm not even going to defend it. Okay. You know? Absolutely. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And if you're a Dumbledore guy, you're a Dumbledore guy. And if you're Gandalf, you're Gandalf. And there's no, like, waffling, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Rich Mullins or Stephen Curtis Chapman?
I'm a huge Stephen Curtis Chapman fan.
Really? Okay.
Huge. Yeah, so I'm going to say Stephen Curtis Chapman. No contest.
Just based on conviction, I'm going to say that's right. Okay, on to comedians, Jim Gaffigan or Dimitri Martin?
I'm going to say Jim Gaffigan.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
Okay.
America's Funniest Home Videos with Bob Saget or with Tom Bergeron?
Like, I know what I feel. I'm afraid how I'm going to react if you don't feel like that. It's Bob Saget, and it's not even...
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I was going to like, Tom Bergeron makes me visibly angry.
Really?
It's just... It doesn't land. Nothing lands. It's Bob Saget because it's part Danny Tanner and it's part Bob Saget and it works. But Tom Bergeron, I don't know what he does that works, you know?
That's true. He's a ham, I think, and a lot of people enjoy that. But Bob Saget, like, he hated himself for doing it, and it's fun to watch him loathe himself.
That's probably what it is. Like, you could feel it, but Tom Bergeron, you think maybe this is the greatest thing in his life.
Yeah.
You resent that for him.
Okay, last one. Andy Samberg or Jason Sudeikis?
Okay, I'm going to outthink myself here because you're a Kansas guy, and I know Sudeikis is a Kansas guy.
Oh.
You kind of remind me of him a little bit.
That's really weird and awesome.
I am going to say Andy Samberg, if nothing else, just because of the digital shorts and how they kind of resuscitated Saturday Night Live.
Absolutely. I think that's the right answer.
Sudeikis will be a bigger movie star.
Yeah.
Because he's really good in some of the movies I've seen him.
Yeah, he was fantastic in Horrible Bosses, even though overall that was an awful movie.
Yes, but he was great. He really was.
If you had a cable access show, what would it be called?
Um, I've just realized this about myself, and I say like the same things over and over. I'll say, "Here's the thing," a lot, or say, "Let me ask you this." So it would be one of those two because I'm constantly saying it, and I feel like that would at least give me an excuse for why I'm saying it so much.
If you were in a Christian band, what awesomely bad religious pun would you use as your band name?
I helped write some skits for a drama group, and they were trying to think of a name, and one of the ones they were considering was God Grenades. And I thought, man, if there was like a Christian punk band, that would be perfect. God Grenades. So I'll go with that one. That's
okay. It's not really a religious pun. If you can find that in scripture, I would love that.
Absolutely. Maybe it's in the message.
That'd become my life verse.
Right.
All right, fill in the blank. A DC Talk reunion will happen when?
I don't think it'll ever happen.
Ooh.
Is it? I can't remember his first name. Is it Michael Tate?
Yeah.
Isn't he with Newsboys now?
Yeah, they should totally change it to News Talk.
Right, or something like that. Or DC Boys. That probably doesn't make much sense. Yours was better, but it's so strange. And I think like that crossed the line and they can never go back.
Okay, well this one may be a little easier then. An NSYNC reunion will happen when?
Well, while it's not probable, I can actually kind of see that more than DC Talk because you got Justin Timberlake putting all his eggs in the movie basket, right?
Oh.
And most people don't seem to think he's that great at it. So maybe we're like 3 or 4 years away from him being in just nasty movies. And then it sounds like a good idea all of a sudden, So let's say 5 years.
5 years. Okay.
5 years. That's a real bad 5 years, but it could be 5 years.